as managers have become merely coaches. Two men stand out in the Premier League's upper echelons as examples of men with well-established power bases. Pep Guardiola recently boasted of enjoying more power at Manchester City than he has had at any of his previous clubs. In fact, his power base was being prepared for about 5 years before his arrival. Nobody could have been in any doubt as to City owner Sheikh Mansour's intentions when CEO Ferran Soriano and Director of Football Txiki Begiristain came into the club in 2012. The foundations were being put in place for Guardiola, no matter if the manager was Roberto Mancini or Manuel Pellegrini. These were Guardiola's men with whom he'd enjoyed productive relationships at Barcelona. And in the back room he's got all his own men too. Carles Planchart, Lorenzo Buenaventura, Rodolfo Borrell, Manel, Estiarte and Domenc Torrent are all Pep loyalists who work for him first and the club second. He has had a say in the medical department too, where fellow Catalan Edu Mauri is an assistant to head of medicine Max Scala, while he has also ordered players like Kevin De Bruyne and Gabriel Jesus to visit trusted surgeon Dr. Ramon Cugat in Barcelona. Guardiola is trimming his herd on the playing front, and by the end of the next transfer window will have a lean group loyal to him. Joe Hart has no future there. Yaya Toure will be gone, and very probably Sergio Aguero and Vincent Kompany will be too. No new player will arrive without his say-so. Guardiola's influence already reaches right into the very heart of operations at the Etihad. He is much more than a first-team coach and possesses more security in his role than practically every other Premier League manager. There is no doubting Guardiola's track record, and if any coach deserves the keys to a kingdom, it's him. He is master of all he surveys, in a manner that is increasingly out of fashion at many other clubs. That is excluding Arsenal, where there are some big parallels with Arsene Wenger. Despite having a close to identical season, Guardiola is getting far more leeway than his opposite number at Arsenal. Like City, Wenger's side are out of the Champions League, out of title contention, fighting for the top 4 and in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. There are no marches demanding Guardiola leaves. There are no plans flying over the Etihad telling him his time's up. There is a perspective at City that is lacking at Arsenal, where fan patience has been snapped due to the repeated failures of the past decade. They are arguably at the opposite ends of the same story. Guardiola beginning to establish himself in East Lens, Wenger very much with the end in sight at the Emirates.